E36 Unfiltered, aka the Unfiltered room with Mr. E Great. Introducing all the latest names and the latest news. Hottest take, he the new face, yeah the new sound, but keep it old school and raw interviews from local athletes, even digging off and entertainment too. Own style, he got his own lane, it's Unfiltered dog, we keep it raw, man. New content to keep the people ready. E36, no Jerome Betty's real dialogue and real conversations. You keep it real, but we real. Mr. E Great in the building. E36 Unfiltered.
Go ahead and get started, man. So and we look at your drop some questions about you. So when did you first discover your knack and your love to make people laugh from the first beginning?
Well, man, it's crazy. It's funny because I didn't know that I had a gift for it until I was probably about, I say, 5 or 6 years old, because I used to go to school and I used to make the teachers laugh. You know what I'm saying? I used to make the teachers laugh, doing impressions of the teachers, the principals in front of the students. And then and I used to, the Orr sisters, that's my family, and I used to imitate all of them a lot.
Okay.
And so, man, yeah. And so my mom brought it to my attention a couple of days ago that I've been creative ever since I was 3 years old, man. I didn't know it. So I used to act like I was a little preacher boy, with a little, had a little table for a little podium, you know what I'm saying? Have like a little long white t-shirt in my robe, I was 3 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I noticed when I really started to want to do this, I think I was probably a sophomore in high school, man. Yes, sir.
Wow. So that's when it jumped off.
Yeah.
My man Corey Collins got on here, said a class clown. Corey Collins, right from Leeton, Alabama. Like, yeah, he was definitely a class clown. And so that is so crazy. So you say you get your traits from for being funny, like in the family tree. Of course, we know it's a gift by God, but like who you say, right. Hey, my uncle was a nut, man. He got me going. Who was known for your family funny growing up before you?
Well, man, I mean, of course, man, it was my uncle, man, Reun Orr. Of course, man. That was the nut. Yeah, that was the comedian of the family. Man, before my time. Yeah, it was him and a couple more others that I could. It was a whole lot of us. Our family. We're just gifted. You know what I'm saying? God has really been blessing us and really been blessing me and blessing my wife. And but man, that's what I noticed. I was like, you know what? It was just in my bloodline. Just to entertain people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And ever since, yes, sir. So ever since then, I was like, you know what? I can really do this. There's no doubt. So I don't have any second thoughts about it. It's like I can really do this, and I determined that was my gift. And because I used to try to do music. I used to try to be an R&B artist. And I'd be like, I'm trying to find myself. Where is myself? You know what I'm saying? What do Reun love to do? And this whole time, man, Reun's gift from God is to entertain people, make people laugh, do impressions, just the act. You know what I'm saying, man? And when I took that in consideration, when I noticed I had that gift, I said, man, I got to use it. And I've been using it to the best of my abilities. I have to use it to the best of my abilities.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
Yes, sir.
So, it's funny you say that, because what kind of had me kind of like, wow, okay, I didn't know he even, he can do it like that. So I remember you, like you said, the Orr family, the Orr sisters, and then it was Ken, and then of course he branched off and started doing his own thing, and you was actually the backup singer, and it could actually have you had the vocals and everything. So then you were putting up clips, singing at the job, you and one of your partners, whatever. I'm like, yo, that sounds pretty good. I guess trying to make his own path in the music scene, and so that's why it's kind of when you went into the more the comedic aspect, it was like, okay, I didn't know the cat had that silliness in him like that, yeah, man. So for that, kind of rolling into next question, discovery for you that you understood, like, you know what, this is the path I want to go. This is where I want to look at this pursuit for a long term, and not necessarily the music rap.
It probably started. I would say this for sure. It started back to where I went to a Martin Lawrence stand-up show back in Birmingham 2 years ago, and so and this was going to trip you out. So my wife, it was myself, my wife, my sister, and a friend of hers. We went to a comedy show Martin Lawrence brung down in Birmingham. So it's Martin Lawrence, Ricky Smiley, Michael Blackson,
True,
and and the king of impression himself, Jay Farrow. They was live in Birmingham. So we
Okay.
sitting up in the Raptors. We sitting up in the Raptors, and then the host of the show, she was saying, because before I started doing TikTok era, you seen my work, man. I've been trying to do little clips here and there, you know, but but when I actually sat down, I started realizing, that I had a gift for this. Is this when she said, if you could do any characters from the Martin Show, if you can reenact any characters from the Martin Show, we want you to come down on stage. You'll win a free meet and greet backstage with Martin Lawrence. So
Yes.
I didn't hear it for the first time. My sister heard it, and she was like, "Did you hear that?" I said, "What was it?" And the woman pronounced it again. Man, by like a matter of seconds. Like I said, I'm sitting in the nosebleed section. I'm hopping
Yeah.
down, roll and roll. I hit one man in his head by tripping over. Oh, my bad, sir. You know what I'm saying? So I think I ran down on stage, man, and so I did the Jerome character.
How y'all doing?
What's your name?
Reun.
Reun, what character?
With Jerome.
All right, Jerome.
I said,
I said,
Yeah. Yeah.
in the aisle. Just rope in the aisle. Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
I got a little Ed Gray right here. Tell a little Roman roll. So, and and to make a long story short, so I was number 4 in line. So it was 16 people, 16 contestants total. So
Yes.
I got on stage, man. I was like, you know what? And the funny thing, I wasn't nervous at all. And this is a big crowd. I
Oh yeah.
never in
Yeah.
my
We see the
life,
clip.
yeah, I never in my life performed in front of an arena full of crowd. Never. The maximum people I probably performed from is probably about 500 no less. But when you look out there in the arena, man, it's 20,000 strong,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
And then
You gotta be either you ready or you're not.
right, exactly. And then the thing about it, even the best comedians or the best actors, I heard if you don't have those butterflies in your stomach, you're not ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not ready for it. Your craft, and what I mean by that, you don't have your craft ready.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got on stage, I'm saying to myself, "Hey man, I'm gonna kill this." I'm not even nervous about it. I'm excited. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
got up there, and then she gave each of us 10 seconds. So I went straight in as Jerome, and the number 1 winner out of 16 people, man. And that's when
And
I
then,
said to myself, after I got that applause from that crowd, I
oh,
want to do this. Yes, it's time.
wow,
It's
it
time to
was
get
off
to
the
it.
road.
Yes, sir.
I
It's
love it.
been
I
up
love
since
it.
then.
So and clearly, and it's been on and popping, man. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna actually
Right.
introduce you to another. And for the audience who do not know it, first of all, make sure you on here. You hit that like button. You smash that button. Again, you hit that like button. You hit that share button. Also at hashtag E36. Again, that's hashtag E36 on here for me. We're gonna do a quick clip, man. This is actually gonna show you guys a little knack for what he got. He did the Jerome impersonation. Now I did a little compilation video, and I'm actually show you guys some more work that he did impersonations, because that's what we're going to talk about next. His impersonations are spot on delivery all day. So sit tight for a quick second. We're going to show a little bit of his impersonations here on the E36 Unfiltered platform. Here we go.
I'll tell you what to do and how to do it.
Well, first, just let me say this. Don't tell me how to do my job. I want to tell you how to do yours. I'm the president of the United States, okay?
What's going on? It's Jay-Z. I'm just looking for Bae. Where she at?
Hi, I'm Steve Owen from Animal Planet. And listen, this alligator is about to get choked up. Shh.
Yo, what's happening, Chief? Don't mess with that COVID-19 unless you got that sugar. Then I got that sugar.
Hi, I'm Jason, and I just want to tell you this. You go see my movies, you act right, I'll punch you in the face, you'll be in the movie.
Listen, I cut 50%. I'm talking! Hey, come on, man. Seriously, you gonna do something like that? I don't think you should do that, man. Listen, it doesn't cost that much, man. You don't need to do nothing like that. I'm telling you. Do it.
All right. my man, Reun Orr, you guys, he just killed it, man. First, real quick, follow my man Reun Orr on IG at Reun256, Facebook Reun Orr. You see it on the bottom of the page. Got it, Reun Orr, 30K plus followers already, rocking and doing what we do. So, man, let's bring it back. So, these impersonations, you killed it, bro. First of all, you got it there. You literally did it so good. I was truthfully like, okay, is that TikTok? Is that real voice or is that his voice?
Right.
And I later, that's his voices. So, with that being said, man, so when did you start getting into the impersonation? When you started adding that to your movement, everything you got going on?
Well, actually, impersonations, yes, sir. The impersonation actually is what I really first started doing as a youngster, as a kid. You know, like I said, because I used to do impressions of like family members, like say or friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be at school when I was in high school. I used to do impressions of the football coaches. You know, used to have my teammates laughing. You know what I'm saying? Man?
Okay.
How he yell, scream, yes sir. So it's really been impersonations. Probably is my first love for us getting into acting or comedy is what I really love start doing.
E36 Unfiltered, aka the Unfiltered room with Mr. E Great. Introducing all the latest names and the latest news. Hottest take, he the new face, yeah the new sound, but keep it old school and raw interviews from local athletes, even digging off and entertainment too. Own style, he got his own lane, it's Unfiltered out, we keep it raw, man. New content to keep the people ready. E36, no Jerome.